require the use of turbo boost to clear that wall.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's a little bit past 8 o'clock on this Wednesday, the 14th of January, 2025. I'm JP, and my friends call me Jeeps. And again, tonight we will be playing a little bit of Le Mans Ultimate. Unfortunately, my streaming schedule is conflicting with the server rotations this evening, because there's a couple of races that, out of the 6 races here, there's only 2 that are interesting. One starts in 29 minutes. This one here is a fix setup, so not going to be doing that. And then the upcoming one, that is in 33 minutes. So yeah, folks, streaming and having to wait half an hour. Luckily, I do have a couple of things I need to tend to within the game, so we'll do that while we wait. I want to do this race here this evening. This one's a little bit shorter than the other one, which I've done this afternoon, which gave me my first win. My first win here. Took me 93 races to get my first win. And the first podium arrived on Christmas Day, but whatever. Okay, things that I need to do here. One would be going into settings and looking for the flash the lights, because I'm going to try to implement headlights, head pulse. Okay, head pulse, we'll try to put it there. And headlights, I'm just switching them over. I want my first button here on the left side to do the headlight pulse, because when I'm going to decide to pass somebody, I'll try flashing the lights first. Just as a heads up that I might be trying something dangerous to pass them. Not necessarily dangerous, but you know, if I find that I'm gonna go for it, I'll let them know. The other thing that we can do here, before we actually do this, go back to the menu. So hopefully you guys are having a great day, by the way, and hellos to all of our silent viewers. Get a little bit of information here. So this is a 40-minute race. The fuel is ×2. So that's what I kind of need to know here to put the optimum fuel in my car. So we'll go here. We will pick the Le Mans, but we'll also pick the Moza circuit. Yep, that will be the car that I'll be using. And here, I don't think that they have 40 minutes. So I need to go into advanced options at the race and put manually 40 minutes. There we go. So if we come back here, it should say 40 minutes. Okay. Fuel is also ×2. Not that the fuel thing is going to make a big difference for what I want to do. I just want to see how many laps. And if I'm not mistaken, a full tank will not cover the 40 minutes. It might not. But we'll see if, with the number of laps that the race has, is there a way that I can manage my fuel here. It might be a full tank, and halfway through the race I need to put another full tank. But if it's like 95%, that 5% fuel difference.
The Viking Simmer says, good luck.
Well, thank you, Viking, except I'm not racing right now. I'm just trying to set up the car. See, my streaming hours and the hours for the server rotations don't quite align. So it's kind of a bummer that I get on and I gotta wait half an hour for a race. And hopefully you're feeling better. You're gonna have to find a way to get your sim rig up into the main floor, into the living room, get rid of the living room. Get rid of the kitchen table, get rid of the kitchen. You don't need that stuff. Sim rig, microwave, fridge, you're good to go. That's all you need. Okay, car set up. Custom setup. Do I have anything here? I'm confused. Where is... So apparently I don't have a setup, really. Okay, so we'll take the spa setup version, this one here.
Air and track temps are increasing. Air temperatures now 29. The track temperatures now 49 Celsius.
This is stage 2. And we're going to save it as... wait a minute. Le Mans test. Okay, I know I need to change the rear wing here, so by default they go at 3.9. Dave's Academy goes to 2.4. So if I load this one, and then we drop it to 2.4. Actually, let's drop it to 2.1. Let's live dangerously. And we save it. Okay, now what I need to know is the fuel. Because the rest of the setup is pretty... I'm going to keep it as is. That's what I did my last race, and the car felt good. Except for when that Mercedes hit me in the rear. So let's go out of this. And let's get into a race and see how many laps there is in a race.
That's the end of the session. P25.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
So, okay, it's 10.3. Laps in a 40-minute race. So in theory, 90% gives me 5.2. And then halfway through the race, I need to come in to add some fuel. So that will give me 10.4. I don't think that our races will ever go to 11 laps. So I feel like this should get me to where I need to go. But maybe it's playing it a little bit too close to the... Maybe 5.5 will give me a better half a lap. Because the other thing is also the fuel ratio here, which I can't run out of virtual energy, so maybe doing this will be on the safer side. So we will save this. So I think we are good to go for our race here. If it was a fuel times 1 40-minute race, I would be good. If it's a fuel times 2, I have to stop halfway through to add some fuel. But maybe that 6% of fuel that I'm less heavy will give me an advantage. And also maybe the rear wing. We should definitely try it though, so that's what we're gonna go and do. Not here though. Let's go online to do that. So we got 22 minutes to kill here. Let's start by registering. And let's join the practice. Yeah, the one with the most cars. Just because we like bothering everybody else. Coming out of the pits, getting all those blue flags. I don't do it for myself. I do it for their experience. As I have a feeling that a lot of people hop into the game, never tried it out, go online, decide to do a race and smash into everybody. And then they are like, well, maybe I need to practice first. And then they go into the online practice.
The Viking Simmer says, LOL, make them get out of your way.
Kind of a thing. You know, but people have to be in the habit that there are slower cars on the track, that you're going to have to figure out a way to go around them. Or be patient and wait until you're out of the corner to pass them or something. So I just want to see here if I have enough downforce on the rear. Okay, let's bring the volume down a bit. As I was on Discord earlier. Okay. Is it automatically loaded up? 3.9. I'm pretty sure this is not my setup. Why does it not load it up? Did I not assign it? Oh, maybe that's why I did not assign. Okay. That's more like it. Okay, let's try this. Oop, Mercedes in the back. That can't be a good sign. Got rammed by a Mercedes last night.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Blue flag. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 2 is yellow.
On your left.
Green.
Clear left.
Green flag sector taken.
Okay. Not only is the rear a little bit light, so is the front. I do feel like I'm floating.
Blue flag. Okay, champ, there's a faster...
Left side. Clear left.
See, by the time Sally tells me that there's a
Air temperature
faster
increasing.
car, the
It's
car's
now
already
yellow flag in sector 3.
next to me. Sally, you're gonna have to give me info in real time.
Green flag sector 3.
And it's not really her fault. I mean, it's just my PC is an old PC and we're asking a lot of it.
On your left. Clear left.
I definitely want to try this race in a prototype though. And off into the sand trap he goes.
Yellow flag.
Now he wants to warm up his tires.
Looks like fire's gone off. Green flag sector 3. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 1.
Car handle's really good though. There's just a couple of corners, this upcoming one, that I'm kind of afraid if I don't have enough downforce on the rear that I might lose the rear here. And on cold tires, it holds up. Okay.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Okay, champ, we think 6 has gone off.
Ooh, and this is the other one. Is that the Mercedes that passed me earlier?
Green flag, Sector 3.
Okay.
Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 1.
Ooh, braked a little bit late there.
There's a faster class car approaching.
There's always a faster car that's approaching.
Left side. Clear left.
Ooh, car's not turning.
Blue flag. Okay, champ, we need to watch these track limits.
Okay, somebody's getting a pole here. Go for it.
On your left.
Maybe you could provide me a pull
Sector
as
2
well.
is yellow.
Still there.
Green flag.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
What? You don't want to pass me, or you have too much downforce and it doesn't make you fast enough?
The Viking Simmer says, "You're faster in a straight."
Yeah, but I gave him a slipstream there.
Car left.
There we go.
Clear left.
There you go.
The Viking Simmer says, "Doesn't matter, your lower wing wins."
I actually think that that's what made the difference there. Because
Yellow flag is
normally
sector
when
3.
you get a slipstream and you get a pull, it gives me enough speed to pass everybody.
Green flag, sector 3.
Oh! And this is why I normally brake before getting into this corner.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Looks like the leader's gone off. Green flag, sector 3. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag in
For the
sector
same
3.
reason I like to downshift and go a little bit slower here.
Looks like the leader's gone off. Green flag, sector 1. Green flag, sector 3.
This is the... Whoa!
Car left. Clear left.
Dude!
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So my
Sector 3 is
current
clear.
lap
Looks
doesn't
like P2's
count
off.
because of this guy. Darn it.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Thank you so much for driving like an a-hole.
The Viking Simmer says, "Yes."
Lap 3.
Sector 2 is yellow. 8th placing. You've got about 3 laps of fuel.
On your left. Clear left.
That's okay though.
The Viking Simmer says, "Doesn't count."
Green flag sector 1. Green flag sector
Nope,
6.
my lap doesn't count. I was lucky because sometimes it'll tell me, well, the next lap won't count either.
Yellow flag. Leaving P3's binned IT. Green flag sector 1.
The Viking Simmer says, "That happens."
Oh yeah, I know. I don't mind. Like I said, this is where we practice having them going around us and whatnot. See, this is where my rear wing is making a big difference.
Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Normally, I'm never catching up to anybody. And I'm always wondering why the
Green
cars
flag
seem
sector
so
2.
much
Green
faster
flag
than
sector
me.
3.
But I'm still not hitting the 300 kph that Justin's talking about. I'm not even close to it. But I am closing in on this guy.
You're outside of track limits there.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to cheat, Sally. I was trying to cut the corner a bit.
Yellow flag, Sector 1. Looks like P2's gone off. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Green flag, Sector 1. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is clear. I think FAR's gone off. Yellow flag. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Green flag, Sector 3.
All I'll say is I'm much more comfortable in
Yellow flag.
that last corner there.
Okay, champ.
With
There's a
this
faster
setup
class
than
car
I used
approaching.
to be,
You've got half your fuel
even
left.
with my
Green flag, Sector 3.
Ferrari in the full setup. Ooh!
Left side.
There we go again.
Clear left. Left side.
Thank
Clear
you.
left.
Justin Slim Friesen says, hey, how's it going today?
Well, got wrecked by that prototype there. Yep, you go and fix it.
Lap 3:52.40.
Eighth place in.
So, 8th place, which ain't bad, given everything. I'm happy with this setup. And I'm still 8 seconds off of the lead there, but I'm on a full tank. Okay, time to set up a smoke screen while we wait for the race to start here. Why is it not leaving? There we go.
That's the end of the session. Hate.
So how are you doing this evening, Justin? Ugh. Did you see my race this afternoon? I definitely want to try this race with a prototype.
The Viking Simmer says, he won his first race.
Yeah, it only took me 93 races, but I got a win.
Justin Slim Friesen says, oh crap. Congrats, man.
Thank you. Although, I would not say that it was a totally fair race there, but I'll
Justin
take the
Slim
win
Friesen
anyways.
says, all I have is one win as well.
Well, I'm not in it to win. I'm just here to have a good race and good fights, so... I know I am not super competitive and all that. I was just very lucky that it gave me a race where I could show off my tactical time to pit strategy. Like, he was blocking and everything. He did not want to let me pass, so I decided to go in and pit early. That way, when I came back on the track, I had the open track for the rest of the race. So as long as I didn't make any mistakes, and then the third guy caught up to him, and they started fighting. So when you fight for position, you end up losing time and stressing out and all kinds of stuff like that. So by the time they pitted, I already gained enough time, so I got the win. So it's not like I was fighting for a position or anything. I didn't do this super bold, clever pass move. I didn't have to dive bomb into a corner or anything. It's just that instead of staying behind him and losing time every lap, I just pitted for fuel. Which could have played against me had I crashed out and have to go back into the pits to fix my car. So I would have had to pit twice. That would have not worked in my favor. But yeah, still happy with a win. Actually, it's my second win, but the first one didn't count. First time I won, we were only 4 in the race, and you need to be 5. And 2 of the 4 decided not even to get on track. So it was just me and one guy, and I was in second place for 99% of the race, but then he ran out of fuel on the last lap. So he needed to come in for a lap of fuel, and I passed him and got the win. Which was a really crappy way of winning, and it didn't even count. Same thing with last night. Last night too, there was like what, nine cars in the race. Either people are not interested in doing long races, or people are not interested in waiting 30 minutes to race. And I think both of them are valid here. You know, I was talking with Dark Knight earlier this evening, and you know, racing for an hour is not easy, you know. Not everybody that plays this game is, you know, young, in their 20s and in top shape.
Justin Slim Friesen says, that S2 driver ain't gonna have much competition. LOL.
This guy here, LMP3, see, his race, it won't count. The way that we've explained it to me, you need to be at least 5, but in your class, not only in the lobby or in the race or whatnot. There, you have to be 5 in your category. And I've tried the LMP3s, and I really hate it. I really hate it. Like, you're as fast as a GT3, but you don't have the ABS, which ultimately makes you slower than the GT3. Which, in theory, would be perfect for me if there were more people playing. You know? Slower is better. That's my philosophy, and I'm sticking to it. I'm like the turtle that's trying to win the race. By going slow and steady. Let everybody that's faster just crash out. Not much skill required there, folks. Then again, I guess patience is a skill. But yeah, I don't like those cars. Like, if we were on a hosted server, I wouldn't mind doing it. You know, if it's just the 2 or 3 or 4 of us in an LMP3 car, okay. But online here, you'll always be thrown in with the GT3 cars. And ultimately, they're faster than you, so... You know... It's a shame, too, because... when LMU announced that they were bringing a Jetta into the game, I thought it was going to be a GT3 car. But on one hand, okay, on one hand, the Jetta is not in the WEC races. So I had like a question mark, and I was still looking forward to having a new GT3 car. And it turns out it's an LMP3. Okay, well, I tried it.
That's the end of the session. 10.
I tried it, I did not like it. It took me more time doing the livery for the car than it actually took me to race. I had more fun doing the livery than racing in that car. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Now, I need to not forget this. And not start the race here with only 2 laps of fuel. Otherwise, I might be in trouble.
All clear on pit exit. Okay, champ, we've got 5 minutes to get a decent lap in. You cold brakes all around.
The car floats, though. On cold tires, this car just floats. I somehow have more confidence turning than all my other setups. I'm still not hitting 300. So what, do the guys that hit 300 not put any rear wing at all? Is that how you get to 300?
The Viking Simmer says. Probably not.
Well, I was 2 kilometers faster than on a full tank. But that's about as fast as I could go even with my Ferrari.
The Viking Simmer says. Yeah, take off all the wing, you will have more speed but no corners.
Well, one of these days I'll try it out though. One of these days. I think I'm already pretty dangerous with 2.1 on the rear.
Car left. Clear left. On your right. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. That's barely a scratch, champ. Just ignore it.
How did I get a scratch? From what did I get a scratch?
The Viking Simmer says. That was a sign or pole.
P12. Okay, pit stop requested.
Yeah, but I didn't see no sign.
The pit crew's ready.
The Viking Simmer says. You hit it.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously, but I never saw it. And I also came to discover that even if it's knocked off and it's not there anymore, if you still go over that, you will still get the penalty for it.
That's the end of the session. P12.
I braked a little bit late there. That's okay.
Time
Look out for the pit speed limit.
351.51.
I know I'm not going to stay there, but I've already dropped to 8th. I'm going to keep on dropping.
The Viking
but...
Simmer says. P5 nice.
Yeah, but I'm dropping because people are still... But I need to put fuel in my car. So before the race starts, load.
The Viking Simmer says. P8.
It's still not finished yet. There's still a couple of people on the track here. Ooh, I'm racing with somebody who's returning from a band. See, I just dropped to 9. There's still some people. I'm still happy with that. I mean, otherwise I would have started, what, around here in the 20s?
The Viking Simmer says. Yes.
There's only 2 P2s. In the race. That's gotta be tough on morale.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I'll see, I'm starting what? 10th? Okay. That ain't bad. We'll see how the first corner goes. Waiting 53 minutes to do a race.
The Viking Simmer says. Not too bad.
We'll see how it goes. Everybody's at 100% except I'm at 94.
Formation lap has started.
Yeah, I don't know what the first corner is going to look like with those 2 LMP2 cars not having any ABS. They're going to lock up their brakes in the first corner. And And then have all the GT3 cars run into them. This is a recipe for chaos.
Justin Slim Friesen says.
Green
GL.
flag,
Go,
green
go, go.
flag.
Thank you. Gonna need it.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 1 is clear. Looks like 6 has gone off. Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it. Nice start. Come on, champ.
The Viking Simmer says. P3 has a DT. The Viking Simmer says. That's a free spot.
Yeah, this game is wonky. I remember, was it last week? We started a race on all Garvey, and all 6 of us that were in the first 6 all got DTs as soon as the race thing came on. So now when I see these at the beginning, I'm not convinced that it's deserved.
On your left. Still there. Clear
But
left.
having said that, you're still stuck doing it.
The Viking Simmer says. You have the lowest wing.
This is where I'm afraid that he's gonna
Car right.
crash into me.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Sector 3 is yellow. Looks like the leader's gone off. Green flag, Sector 3. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear.
The Viking Simmer says. P5 nice.
Time 4-0.
And he still has his
3,
drive-through, so he's got 3 laps to do it. But I am guessing he's gonna come in on the 3rd lap and have enough fuel to go the end of the race. Which I don't think that would be enough. I think halfway, it's 2 tanks, 2 full tanks to do this race.
The Viking
Incident in
Simmer
Sector
says,
2 is yellow.
I don't know, so only get laps here on full tank. The Viking Simmer says, 5.
Green flag, Sector 6 in tail. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 6.
The Viking Simmer says, LOL, you have the lowest wing.
You sure about that? Because it just went yellow for me. When it was purple, maybe, but
The Viking Simmer says, that's how you are reading them in on the straight.
yeah, if we can find a way to turn this car with no downwing.
The Viking Simmer says, reeling them in.
We've been warned about track limits.
I didn't go down enough.
The Viking Simmer says, not like that.
On your left.
Justin Slim Friesen says,
Hold your
McLaren
line.
has highest
Clear
top
left.
speed. Or close to it.
I didn't downshift enough for those corners, darn it. I thought I did.
That
But I
time was
didn't.
a 350.00.
Sorry. Sector 2 is yellow.
Right side. Hold your line.
This guy might actually have even less wing than
Still
I
there.
do.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
Or maybe not.
Still there. Clear right.
The Viking Simmer says, nope, you still have more. The Viking Simmer
Right side.
says, LOL.
He's
Hold your
trying
line.
again. He's going to end up causing
Hold
an
your line.
accident.
Still there.
He's going to try to cut me here.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Justin Slim Friesen says, He stalls when he leaves the tow.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
champ.
he
Pit
cut
window is
me
open.
off there, and that's not fair play. He was ready to crash both of us out. Really? And again, he was able to pass that car in front, so...
The Viking Simmer says. Don't worry, he will crash.
Well, I know I'm not the fastest.
That's half
Or the
fuel.
best.
You've used half your
Everybody's
fuel.
catching up to me here, so... Kinda have to be careful here, not to lose the rear.
Car left. Clear left.
Time 3:50.55.
Car right. Clear right.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Okay, champ, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the white lines.
Was that him? You said he was gonna crash out? I don't see any other McLarens in front of me, so that must have been him.
The Viking Simmer says. LOL, told he would crash out. The Viking Simmer says. It was LOL. The Viking Simmer says. Called it.
Yes, he did. This is so stressful.
Left side.
Green,
Hold your line.
Okay, well,
Clear
he
left.
just bumped me.
yellow flag in Sector 3. Looks like the leader's binned IT. Green flag Sector 3.
On your right. Clear right.
Come on, champ. Keep pushing. We might get him back. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Green flag, Sector 3. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. Watch your speed. Yellow flag, watch out. Green flag, Sector 1. The pit crew is ready. In this lap, box this lap. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Green flag, Sector 3.
On your right. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 3. Looks like 6 has gone off.
Well, he did not want me passing him. I'm kind of surprised that actually we got the scraped doors thing
The Lear is pitting
and
now.
it didn't show any damage.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the white lines. The car behind's pitting now. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Holy Lord. Okay.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Nice
That's 20 minutes to
stint.
go. 20 minutes. Okay, champ. We're at the halfway point.
I think that McLaren forgot to come into the pits and he won't have enough.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. You got cold brakes all around. Be careful. Yellow flag. I think fire's gone off. Yellow flag in Sector 3.
I could actually let that BMW
Green
behind
flag,
me
Sector
pass
3.
me. He's gonna have to fuel before the end of the race. So I don't think it's worth getting into a situation where he's gonna be aggressive. And take us both out of the race.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Smart.
Green flag. Sector
Well, I don't
1.
know if he's gonna try to pass me or not. For now, he's kind of staying in my slipstream.
Yellow flag.
Car right.
So maybe
Clear
he
right.
should go out in front and fight that Lexus for me
Come on, don't let him get away.
and force him into an accident or something.
Green flag. Sector 3.
Because he's low on fuel and he was gonna want to do some fast hot laps there.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Try to gain some time. We'll see. We'll see
leader's
how this
pitting now.
goes.
Green flag. Sector 3.
I mean, it's fun that this game is about skill, but it could also maybe be about strategy.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Time for
We're halfway home. Should be about 4 laps remaining on this tank. Okay, champ. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the white lines.
See, if he's doing all the work of stressing out that Lexus,
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Green flag, Sector 3. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
That time was a 3:50.12.
All right, Champ, this is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. Hey. Green flag, Sector 1. Green flag, Sector 2. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag, Sector 3. Green flag, Sector 2. Green flag, Sector 3. Okay, champ. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Wow. Pulling on him while he's in the tow.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Car right, clear right.
Green flag, Sector 3.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there.
Oh,
Clear left.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. T3 has gone off. You've had a bit of bodywork damage.
Car left.
Green flag, Sector 3.
Clear left.
that bloody McLaren dude. He took us both out.
Time 4:03.15.
Come on, we should be doing better than this. 6.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Dang.
Yeah, I got damage.
Incident in Sector 1st. Sector 1 is yellow.
Yeah.
You had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come get it fixed.
And who was I racing with?
Justin Slim Friesen says. From great race to bad in the blink of an eye.
Yep. Unfortunately, I deserve a smokescreen after that one. See, the thing is that, you know, like I was talking with Dark Knight earlier today, and it's like, you know, I spent 2 months, and you can even ask Viking about it. I spent 2 months offline practicing not getting into accidents, not scraping anybody, doing all this effort. I am Platinum 3, safety rating, and we put me in a game that has returning from a band, high number of collisions, high number of collisions. We have this great race, me and that Lexus, we were having a great race.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
You know, it's just a game. I get it, you know. I just waited, what, 40, 50 minutes to be able to do this race. Spend 2 months training to be as safe as I can be. And then somebody just rams into a corner there trying to pass the Lexus, trying to pass me. Probably doesn't have enough fuel to get himself to the end of the race, but doesn't care. I don't know. Who's A War? Oh, Adrian War. Okay. On which lap was that? Does anybody know? Lap 8, I guess? What lap am I out in? Lap 8. Okay.
That's 2 minutes
Because
left.
we're going
2
to
minutes.
report this guy. But I gotta wait 2 hours after the race to be able to do it. Yes, you look at the timer and it says something like, okay, 33 minutes. And you come back 33 minutes later and it says 55 minutes cool down. So it's actually 2 hours after a race that you can report somebody. And guess what? They'll still complain about something about me. We had such a, man, we were both heading for a podium there. I mean, a lot of it was strategy too. My strategy was actually working. And he got tired. Fighting with that BMW kind of wore him
The
out.
leader's pitting now.
And at one point in the straight, he just pulled aside and just let me through. He's like, okay, I'm tired of this. He's been in my rear the entire race. Might as well just let him go. Oh, man, so infuriating. We're gonna have to watch the replay of this after this race. He's already dropped to 5th. What, did he not have enough fuel to even finish the race? Or is it over for them? Okay. He didn't even have enough fuel to finish.
There's the checkered flag. That's disappointing.
The Viking Simmer says, "What did I miss?"
Well, you're going to see it on the replay. I got taken out. By a guy that didn't even have enough fuel to finish the race.
The Viking Simmer says, "Dang."
Yeah, well, I'll be back to report him. Let's look at the replay here. Yeah, that was a bummer.
The Viking Simmer says, "Good."
Oh, the race might not be ready yet. Oh, it is?
The Viking Simmer says, "Hope he gets banned."
Well, you know them. You know the stewards. They'll find a reason to pin it on me. But yeah, I was having a great race with that Lexus. And that Lexus kind of just gave up and let me take the lead. I guess racing that BMW took the win out of him.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "LOL. You haven't even seen it."
And then this McLaren comes from behind us and passes him and tries to pass me in a corner and takes me out. And although it didn't seem like I got a lot of damage, the next corner I hit, my car just would not stick to the pavement and just started floating around. I didn't have any suspension damage or anything, but either I had punctures or something I didn't notice or something. Yes, kitty cat. Give me some patience. We'll watch the replay and then, oops, then we can go have our walk. Kitties. I love my kitty cats. It was a great race, and I was hoping that the strategy of having him fight the BMW would, you know, give me an advantage. And it kind of did. Okay, I think I'm right where I need to be. The McLaren is behind the Lexus. and just takes me out. And also takes out the Lexus that I was fighting with.
The Viking Simmer says, "Wow." The Viking Simmer says, "That's on you."
That's on me.
The Viking Simmer says, "Didn't give room."
Well, actually, I just saw him at the last moment.
The Viking Simmer says, "Go slow." The Viking Simmer says, "In that corner."
Well, I was keeping the inside, and I'm staying on my race line here, and you know, I'm staying on my race line on the inside, going to the outside here to get onto this curb. And boom. After all the effort of 2 months driving not to hit anybody,
The Viking Simmer says, "NVM no he hit you from behind."
yeah, he did. He just tried to force his way into there by moving all the cars aside. I had a great race with that with that Lexus though. The race was worth it just for the fight that we were having. And that's kind of what I'm in the game for. I don't mind that we're racing for a podium or for last place. Me and that Lexus had a lot of fun racing that entire race. You know, I saw somebody else's race, and to avoid hitting the car, he actually went off track, past the car, and because he doesn't race with the HUD, he did not get the warning that he had to give back the position. and got disqualified, and when you're disqualified they remove you from the race. So he uploaded it and was wondering if he deserved the penalty, because from his point of view he was avoiding an accident, you know. But yeah, the guys in front of you, you're trying to undercut him in the corner, you go off track. Yeah, you should give him back the position. He has the race line. He's in front. Wait your turn. Be patient. Yes, sometimes you'll gain a position in the fraction of a second. But this guy, who's already red, this guy is in a high number of accidents, has the flag for high number of accidents.
Justin Slim Friesen says, this one is pretty clear cut.
He's already in a high number of accidents and then goes and does and drives like this, you know. And I was working really hard with this Lexus. I really worked hard during the entire race, because a couple of times we came close. We scraped doors, but it wasn't a big enough of a contact to register the yellow lines on our cars. But twice we scraped doors, you know. But we kept it safe, we kept it clean, and then this guy just comes in and plows through everything. That's what... It's a game. Who cares? But, yeah. A Platinum 3 should not be racing with somebody that's been in a high number of accidents and keeps on driving like he doesn't care about it. That's my 2 cents, folks. And reporting it doesn't change the fact that this situation should not have been there to start off with. You know, when you get to Platinum 3, I should be racing against people like Viking and Justin and the Dark Knight. People that actually make an effort not to create contacts, you know. Not somebody that's willing to plow in at any time just to win the race. You know, it's... And he didn't even win the race. He didn't even have enough fuel to get himself to the end. That's my 2 cents, folks. Yes, a good driver doesn't get into accidents, but unfortunately, this game is not idiot-proof. And I'm the biggest idiot. And unfortunately, I couldn't even finish the race. I tried getting back on track and hit a corner, and my car just started floating around. And it wasn't even a high-speed corner or anything. So, bummer. But I guess that's it for tonight. Next time I do this track, it's gonna be in the prototypes. I want to try out the prototypes on this car. I want to hit that 300 kph and probably more. I never redline a prototype in 7th gear or a hyper. Oh no, this is prototype. Okay, 6 gears. Hypers have a 7th gear. Prototypes are 6, so I never redline 6 gear on a prototype. Or if you guys just rather we host races for the rest of the evenings this week, I'm game. I'm game. I'm game to try. I'm game to try. Yeah. I would report the dude, but I can't. And I'm not gonna wait 2 hours to do it. I know they don't want us reporting people. And Silva is a Canadian. Wow. Actually, it wasn't Silva. Who was it? I'll have to go back and rewatch that. I think it might have been Mission Gamely. Was it Mission Gamely that hit us? I'm gonna have to rewatch it, but 37 minutes, but then if you wait that 37 minutes, counter start gives you another hour. Mission Gamely that took us out. I thought it was Silva. They all look the same. And he didn't even finish. But I think that our friend here in the Lexus did manage to finish, though. Did he not finish? Where's Davidson? There he is. He did not finish either. Wow, that guy took everybody out. Okay. That's a shame. Well, folks. That's drama. At least I got it off my chest. I feel better now. Still an overall good day. I had a great race with that Davidson guy. And my strategy did work. By letting, that not fighting the BMW and letting the BMW fight the Lexus kind of took the wins out of him. To the point where I caught up with the Lexus and he just lets me go by him. Which, up until there, he was not wanting to let me pass him. We were scraping doors in the corners and stuff, and he would not let me pass him. But yeah, I'm not going to do Bahrain. And, oh, this one starts in 24 seconds, but it's an hour race. 74 minutes and all, so no, folks. I already did this today and had fun in this. This is where I got my my podium finish today. My win. Which, again, that was strategy. That was all on the pit stop. Doing the pit stop at the right time can give you an advantage. If you're following somebody that's blocking you and you're losing time per lap, just go and pit. Come back to an open track. Work on your lap times. Try not to make any mistakes. Stay consistent. And when he goes from the pits, he comes out and you're in front, then, yeah, hat trick. That felt good today. And this one would have felt good too. On one hand, I'm not a great driver, so I'm not the one that should be telling folks what and what not, but I think there should be just two categories. One category that people, if you want to run into all the cars, go right ahead, do it. Fight for survival, cage match. And then you should have people that, you know, don't want any of that drama stuff. It's hard to say because, you know, even if you clicked on the option, you'll always have these idiots clicking and wrecking it for everybody else. But I don't know. They have a safety ranking, they have a driver's ranking. And I get put into a race with people that are returning from bans, people in high number of accidents and all that kind of stuff. You know, even though Gamely had a thumbs up and is a okay driver, silver rating 1, somewhat trying to apparently have a safe drive, but did not there at all. So, enough ranting from me tonight. Now that I put everybody to sleep, good night. Please leave a like on the way out. It really helps out us little content creators. And please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Nighty-night, everybody's. Thank you for watching.